All right, top 10 things Malaysian people are proud of based on our experience. We've been here for almost 5 months now, so we feel like we have a good guess. Although if you're Malaysian and we miss your favorite thing, let us know in the comments.
That's right.
Also, we'll do the top 10 in reverse order. So number 1, most proud thing that Malaysians keep telling us about will be at the end of the video. So stick around.
Stick around.
Oh! Doesn't spill a drop. Tarik literally means pulled tea because of the very fancy way the guys pour it from cup to cup. I believe it is an Indian Malaysian creation, although all types of Malaysian people were recommending it to us, whether it's the Chinese Malaysians or the Malays. It consists of tea and sweetened milk. It's hot tea, boiled tea, and sweetened milk. The reason they pour it back and forth, it makes it more frothy, it makes it colder so you can drink it quicker. It just makes it better. Plus, it's fun to watch.
That's right.
Did enjoy Tarik. Maggie instant noodles, the staple diet here in Malaysia. We actually made an entire video about Maggie versus Indomie,
Right.
Malaysia versus Indonesia.
Hey, which one did you like better?
I actually chose Indomie in a blind taste test. But anyway, we had people commenting, born and raised on Maggie, #1 Malaysian food. We were startled to realize that Maggie was invented by a Swiss guy in Switzerland. We were researching about Maggie just so we could say some facts about it. It's 100% not Malaysian, but that being said, people are very proud of it still.
Malaysian made it their version because they got all these flavors that are truly Malaysians.
Ah,
like
there you
laksa,
go. Laksa flavor.
Yeah, or curry.
Wow. Okay,
So-
there you have it. So we put Maggie on the list. We searched it up just to get some information, and we were like, what? It's Swiss? But that doesn't change the fact that Malaysians are very proud of it. If you come to Malaysia, people will be telling you, try this restaurant, try this food, try this dish, and make sure you try this really cheap 3-4 ringgits instant noodles. It's really, really good, and they are quite nice. The malls in Malaysia are gigantic for the most part.
And they're everywhere. You can find it on almost every block.
Good point. There's shops everywhere. There's gigantic malls everywhere. There's one really famous one we love going to called Sunway Pyramid, which has a pyramid and a
Egyptian theme mall.
like a sphinx in the front of it. Pretty fantastic. One Utama
The biggest mall in Malaysia.
is gigantic. We saw shops everywhere, even some walkways over top of a street. There'll be like stores in it.
That's
I
right.
guess when you've got a small country in terms of area and a big population, you've got these state-of-the-art malls everywhere you look.
And I guess Malaysians love the malls is because it's air conditioned inside.
Good point, Ivana. It's a very hot country. Everyone was telling us, you gotta go to this mall, go check out that mall. Malls with theme parks, malls with bungee jumping, malls with skating rinks, making me feel right like I was back at home in Canada. Malls everywhere, big elaborate malls.
Yeah.
Milo is really simple. It's like a chocolate milk powder. You mix it with water, or you mix it with milk, I guess,
Yeah.
and create a chocolate milk drink. It's actually Australian, but Malaysian people know it's Australian. They just love it. Every restaurant you go to, people around you are drinking Milo. They have Milo and coffee, which is really nice. They have Milo roti, which was surprisingly good.
That's true.
It's like chocolate flavored bread. It was really quite nice. Everywhere you go, people are recommending Milo, drinking Milo. Simple drink. It's nothing fancy, but extremely popular. For a small country like Malaysia, in terms of area, tons of different beautiful landscapes, vistas, and nature all around, and people really want you to see it. Tons of YouTube comments. Go check out Sabah. Go check out Tioman Islands. Go check out Langkawi. We did make it to Langkawi. It was incredible.
Right. And
Tons of
also,
fun in Langkawi.
The highest mountain in Malaysia, Mount Kinablu.
We didn't make it up Mount Kinablu, but we did make it up Mount Korbu, the second highest in Malaysia.
The G7 mountains, Steve did the hike. I did not. I
Ivana
missed it.
didn't make it, but for a small country, tons of different beautiful things. Put the drone in the sky, beaches to swim on, mountains,
Tons of national parks.
national parks,
went
especially
to
in
one.
Penang. We went to
Yeah.
one. We were really impressed, and so are Malaysians. Malaysians are really proud. They keep recommending us places to go. Beautiful country. For a small country on the map, beautiful country. famous Twin Towers here in KLCC. I would say of all the landmarks, the really touristy destinations we've been to, this is one of the only ones that's actually worth it to go see.
Right.
I've heard so many people, I've never been to France, I've heard so many people say the Eiffel Tower is overrated and boring to see. It's like in the middle of nowhere and there's like scammers all around, it just sucks. Petronas Towers are world famous. When you think of Malaysia, as someone who's never been, you think of the Petronas Towers, they're really quite great to go to. And people want you to go there. People say, hey, go to the Petronas Towers. You can go up KL Tower and get a good view of them. We went up a hotel, had a nice beer at the top of a hotel, and watched the towers light up at night.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Really beautiful. Right downtown. Get off the subway. There's a subway stop in the bottom of the towers. One of the first places I've been where I was underestimating it before I went there. When I got there, I was like, oh, this is actually great.
It's cool.
Petronas Towers.
Cool to see and take pictures.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great for Instagram.
Sambal belacan. It's served on every restaurant we ate.
True facts. Almost every dish you order comes with sambal belacan.
That's
But
true.
if it doesn't come with your dish, you can certainly ask for it. And Malaysian people love eating it.
That's true.
And they're really proud of it.
So belacan is a type of dry shrimp paste that you
Right.
mix with the chili paste, and it makes sambal belacan.
Right. It's like a spicy fish flavored thing. Don't really like spicy food, don't really like fish. So as a non-Malaysian, I'm like not participating. But people are really proud of the sambal belacan. Every meal it seems like
It
they're
tastes
eating.
good. I like it.
Right.
I like it.
There you have it. Sambal belacan. Ramly burgers. Honestly, this could have been number one. We were like amazed. Everyone was recommending us, you gotta try Ramly burgers. Dude,
Yeah.
it's the most important food you're gonna try. I'm thinking, what? Malaysia's known for like the food they have, like world famous for Malaysian food. I'm thinking, how could it be a burger? It's like street food burger. I'm like, who cares? Dude, I had one, I was amazed. Like, okay, now I see why it's so popular.
Yeah, there's a whole nother burger culture in Malaysia, and
Yes.
they love burger.
Yes, and Ramly is the
Number
crown
one.
jewel. Yes, it's available everywhere. There's street food everywhere. They always put a lot of effort when they're cooking it. They put eggs and they make the egg real thin and put the beef inside the egg and fold the egg around it. Tons of different sauce. They grill the bun, cheese. It's not just like cheap burger. It's cheap in terms of price, but it's not cheap in terms of the effort going into it. I was so confused. I'm like, how could they be recommending burgers? This is supposed to be the land of food. I thought it was gonna be all fancy dishes.
And
No,
they
it's a
also-
really delicious burger.
They also sell the patties in the supermarket, so you can make your own burger, like
Right.
we did.
We did, and it was really great. You can
It was
taste the
good.
difference in the Ramly beef to normal beef,
Yeah.
or like cheap beef. Ramly burgers. Another one that I kind of underestimated. I was like, how could it be so good? And then you eat it, and you're like, oh, it's really fantastic. I see why they're so proud of it.
Because mostly burgers in like Asia or Southeast Asia is not that good.
It doesn't really catch
but
on. Yeah.
the burgers in Malaysia, they're pretty good.
You think of burgers, you think of North America. To
Yeah.
me, it's like American food. But Malaysian Ramly burgers.
Good
They're
job.
proud of it, and good job, guys. Nasi lemak. The quintessential Malaysian food.
The number one Malaysian food that everyone must try when they come here, because you cannot come to Malaysia without seeing nasi lemak. It's everywhere.
Everywhere. We probably had it in 5 months. Probably had it 200 times.
Yeah, you can find street vendors selling it. You can find it in like 5-star hotels, restaurants.
Yep.
And also McDonald's has.
Yes. We even heard of a place called Burger Lab that has a nasi lemak burger. Look forward to that video coming soon. I think we'll try to get there. We also saw and did not order at Cameron Highlands nasi lemak cheesecake, which
Ooh.
sounds horribly bad.
Totally weird. It has anchovies
Cheesecake
on
with
it.
anchovies and peanuts. But nasi lemak is everywhere. You can get it for as cheap as like a ringgit, 1 ringgit 50. Would recommend.
it's
People always
basically-
recommend it. They love it here.
Yeah, it's basically rice cooked in coconut milk. And then you have sambal, usually it's sambal belacan, peanuts and anchovies and eggs.
It's good.
Yeah.
And they're really proud
And
of it.
they're
It's
really
like
cheap.
I think it's a national dish, isn't it?
It's the national dish.
Of course it is.
That's true.
Malaysian people, if you come to Malaysia and you ask a Malaysian person, hey, I'm new here, what should I try and eat? They're going to say, you got to try nasi lemak.
Right.
Of course, it's a must. All right, the number one most proud thing for all Malaysians, I think you guys will agree. We'll see if we did a good job. We thought about this for a while. It has to be the fact this country is so multiracial and so multicultural
That's right.
and multi-religious.
There are 3 main ethnic groups: the Malay, the Chinese, And the Indians.
Right, who all have their respective culture, their food, their religion. It all comes together.
And
It
yeah,
really is a beautiful thing. We are from Toronto, the most multicultural city in the world.
That's right.
We like to brag about that. And when we got to Malaysia, we felt right at home. It's really noticeable. Malaysian people are really proud of the fact that everyone is getting along. They're all borrowing each other's recipes, borrowing food.
That's
We've
true.
been here for 5 months, and we experienced Thai Pusam, which is a Hindu festival once a year, huge festival at Batu Caves. Was
Right.
like so great. One of my first
It was very
experiences
unique.
in Malaysia. Haven't seen many Indian people outside of India in Asia,
That's right.
and tons of them in Malaysia. We love Thai Pusam. A couple months later, or a month later, we were at a friend of ours' house for Chinese New Year, participating in a big Chinese New Year, eating tons of food. He gave us an envelope with money in it. It's like, wow, I'm at Chinese New Year. And then a couple months later, we were invited by one of our subscribers, our friend Ajib,
to
to
celebrate the Hari Raya.
Hari Raya.
Aidil Fitri.
Was like
Yeah.
amazing. Thai Pusam, Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, back to back to back. And all of the Malaysians we met were really proud of the other's culture and the other's religion.
Yeah.
Everyone's supporting each other. It seems to be a really peaceful country. One of our subscribers told us that Malaysia is like the United States of Asia, and in fact, everybody comes here and everybody's welcome. Really beautiful.
That's
We
true.
thought a lot about what should we put for number one, the thing that Malaysians are most proud about. I think it has to be the multi-racial, multi-religious
And
aspect to the
that's
country.
What makes Malaysia so unique is
Good point.
the multicultural,
Good point.
and multiracial, multi-religion.
Absolutely. It's
aspect
probably why it
of
has
it.
the best food in the world. It's probably why it has such a good
That's true.
culture, such a good economy. Everyone's kind of contributing and
Mhm.
everyone's getting along. So there you have it, 1 to 10. Top 10 things Malaysian people are proud of. Based on our experience, we could be wrong. It's just our opinion.
That's
We've
right.
been here for 5 months. We feel like we have a pretty good understanding of how Malaysia is. We quite like Malaysia, but we just figured we'd make this video. There you have it, guys. Boom. So below us, our most recent upload, you can see if we've finally got out of Malaysia or if the coronavirus is still happening. And on the left, some of our other videos. Please subscribe. Lots more Malaysian content, at least a month more here. Lots more videos to come, guys. Thanks
Love
for watching. We love you,
you.
Malaysia. Bye-bye.